Hi, everyone, and welcome to the College of Education Family Reunion. This is a new video series recognizing, elevating, and encouraging the members of our College of Education family. I'm very excited for our very first episode today to introduce you all to Taylor Turner. Thank you, Taylor, so much for joining us. Very exciting to have you here with us. So, why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do?
Sure. My name is Taylor Turner. I'm currently a junior at the College of Education. I'm majoring in early childhood education, minoring in communications. I'm originally from California, but I moved here to go to school. And I'm also the co-founder and co-president of Seeds.
Okay, great. So how do you find Illinois compared to California?
I think it's definitely been an adjustment. Of course, the weather is a large factor. In California, it's about 60 to 80 degrees year round. And of course, here's a drastic drop. But I definitely enjoy my time here. I'm very glad I came to the University of Illinois.
Okay, cool. Where are you calling us from? Are you still in the Champaign area?
Yes, I'm currently in Illinois.
So you said that you are co-president of Seeds. What is Seeds?
So Seeds is a brand new organization to the College of Education, and our group centers around addressing the needs of students of color within the College of Education, as well as people who are education minors. So
Okay.
people who are going to be teaching high school and they'll have an education minor.
Okay, great. And what does Seeds stand for?
So SEED stands for Strengthening and Empowering Educators of Diverse Statuses. And so our organization has 6 core pillars that all of our work centers around. The first one is being a safe haven. We really want to create a safe environment where students of color feel welcome in a predominantly white institution. The next one is ally relations. We think it's very important not only to work with students of color, but also non-students of color in the College of Education, because if we want to see change, and fix some of the systematic issues, of course, it's going to take more than our own group. Our next pillar is mentorships. We find it very valuable to have partnerships that can not only last our time at the university, but for lifelong and into our professional careers. The next pillar is community outreach. We think volunteering is super important and to give back to our community. The 5th pillar is professional development, and we want to make sure that our students are being properly prepared to go into their career, whether they're going to be classroom teachers or going into higher education and even going to grad school. And then our last pillar is resource center. We want to make sure that students have everything that they need, whether that's job opportunities, scholarship opportunities, or just peer support. So we are a resource center.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of really important work that you're doing. It's really lovely to hear that. And you said that this is a new organization that started recently. So does that mean that you created Seeds during the pandemic?
Yes, we just
Wow.
officially started this organization the fall of 2020, but we had been working on it throughout the entire year. So of course the pandemic put a wrench in our plans, but definitely still working through it because we do believe it's important work to do.
Wow, that's really impressive. How do you do that? Do you have virtual meetings or events?
So currently we're doing everything via Zoom just to keep everyone safe during this pandemic. And we
Mhm.
also respect the fact that not everybody has come back to campus. We meet every other week, and we have various types of event. We've been really focusing on building community and offering support during this pandemic, just because a lot of people have been struggling with mental health and feeling isolated. So that's kind of been our core focus, but we do have meetings via Zoom. And once things open up back on campus, we definitely want to have those in-person, face-to-face events where we can really build a stronger community.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're all looking forward to those days when we can have in person anything again.
Definitely.
So, yeah, hopefully not too far away. So, since we're all stuck inside in quarantine, what new hobbies or shows have you been binge watching to keep yourself busy and entertained inside?
I honestly don't have much free time nowadays. I'm often really busy between school and Seeds, and I'm also the undergrad representative on the DEME committee, which is the Diversity, Equity, and Multicultural Education Committee. So I find myself really busy, but I really enjoy doing activities with my friends over Zoom and learn to cook new things since I spend a lot more time in my house. And of course, watching Netflix like every college student.
And you said you like to cook. Is there a favorite new recipe you've learned in quarantine?
Actually, what I cooked yesterday, I had some steak sirloin with sweet potato mash
Wow.
and some asparagus. It was really great. I was definitely very happy with how the recipe came out.
So you definitely sound like you're keeping really busy and focused with a lot of these important projects you're working on in and out of the classroom, especially during a time when maybe it's hard to stay motivated or stay focused. Do you have any advice for your peers, for anyone that is looking to start a new project, that's just looking to stay focused on what they've got on their plate already?
Yes, I think definitely during this pandemic, it can be hard to be motivated just because life as we know it is really just on pause. So finding different ways that we can continue to do the things that we love, whether that's planning and preparation and planning for the time when we'll get back to normal life. And also finding new hobbies and new ways of doing things, figuring out ways we can take in-person participation to being remote participation, and definitely just reaching out and staying connected. It's really easy if you're not seeing people face to face to just fall in the same flow of staying in your house and not talking to anyone, but definitely reaching out to people and reaching out to your peers and your family, and making sure that everyone's okay, is really important during the pandemic.
Definitely. I think that's some really great advice that seems to be working out all right for you. And hopefully, anyone watching this can take that with them and find some success in it. Yeah, absolutely. So, is there something new that you've learned recently in class, in a meeting, just about yourself that you'd like to share?
Something I've learned recently is that in this pandemic, we can often feel like we're the only one experiencing what we're going through. But a lot of people are going through similar struggles, whether that's financial struggles or mental health or just learning how to adjust in a new way of life. And I think it's super important, like I said, to reach out to other people, whether that's you reaching out to check in on someone or reaching out to someone, letting them know that you need help. Because you might find that you're not alone as you think you are. And a
Mhm.
lot of people are dealing with the same things, and we can really bond together and build a strong community if we just check in on each other.
Yeah, absolutely. It is so easy to feel extremely isolated in these times since many of us are literally in isolation. And that is totally a huge reason why I am excited to start this project where I get to talk to really dedicated and talented students in the College of Education like yourself who are just devoting themselves wholeheartedly to what they're passionate about, whether it's in or out of the classroom. And I just hope you guys all know that it's not behind closed doors and that it's something we would love to put out there, and we love to tell these stories. So, thank you so much for your work. Thank you for your dedication and perseverance. Thank you for your time today to talk with me and tell me all about what it is that you do and all of your goals. I think they're really, really great, and I really do believe that you and your team can achieve all of these great goals, short and long term. So yeah, thank you so much for your time today. I do have one more question for you, Taylor, which is um, where can people find you? Where can they find Seeds? And what do you have to say to people that maybe want to get involved and join in on your project?
So as I said, Seeds is a brand new organization, so we still have a lot of things in the work. We currently have an email where you guys can contact us at, and that's seeds, SEEDS, Illinois @gmail.com. And there will definitely be big things to come for Seeds in the future.
Well, that sounds really awesome, Taylor. Again, thank you so much for your time and for your hard work. Best of luck finishing out this semester strong, and stay safe. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much.